Alright guys, so I'm here in Miami, Florida now with the #1 KW agent in Phoenix, Arizona. So I'm going to answer a couple of questions. But the reason I do this, Carol, is because the industry in any business, not only real estate, in any business, industry change.
Yes.
In our team, we talk about if whatever you do could be replaced by machine, if all you do is just better than machine, then one day you will be eliminated.
You will be.
In fact, today, if you go to McDonald's, can you imagine just McDonald's, man? You go to McDonald's, you're trying to order burgers, for example. Right now, instead of humans, they put machine. You
Yes.
can put an order.
Yes.
You go to a bank right now, right? There used to be a teller. Right now, they put machine, so you just interact with the machine. In real estate industry today, the typical traditional real estate agents, all they do, they email. They're relying on email. They emails homes to their buyers, homes that the buyers themselves already seen on Google.
That's right.
So I want to ask you a question about the real estate market in Phoenix, Arizona. Before we did the video, you told me about the changes. There's a lot of real estate companies now popping up in Arizona. So can you give a little bit insights for real estate agents in Los Angeles, because they don't know, right? They think it's so safe, right? In LA.
It is not safe, Rudy. What is happening in Arizona is we have these fast cash companies coming in, open door, and offer pad. They will, if you submit your house address online, they will give you a cash offer. They will offer you a price. However, what happens is these are investors, and as we know, if an investor buys a property, they're not going to pay market value, correct? They're going to want to pay under market value. So the end result is that these home sellers are leaving thousands of dollars on the table. Yes.
But it's a really good, this is an example of the marketing plan, right? So meaning it's really good. I would have done the same thing. What do sellers want?
Buyers.
Sellers want buyers. The traditional real estate agents, because the industry somehow brainwashed them, they think the owner of the house is looking for a RE/MAX agent.
No,
they think the owner of the house is looking for a KW agent.
No.
See, this is what the industry norm and standard want you to believe. But in reality, the owner of the house wants buyers. So what we do here, how do we compete against in a marketplace? I think that's a really smart business strategy. So what we do is we just giving an offer. So now we're gonna run around town. You actually host a radio show,
I do.
one of the top radio show. Real
Phoenix,
estate
yes.
radio show in Phoenix, Arizona. You're gonna start tomorrow. You're gonna run. You're gonna do a show talking about. You're gonna give a guaranteed cash offer within 24 hours.
I will.
Now, the traditional real estate agents in the area, when they're looking at this, like, oh my gosh, what should I do? They say it's not fair, right? For example, they're looking at Zillow. Clearly, it's a $7 billion company, and then they say, well, it's not fair. Well, whether it's fair or not, the buyers are fishing in that pond.
Yes.
So instead of saying Zillow is no good, we are talking about how would it feel if you can give access to homes before the homes actually become available on Zillow.
Absolutely. So the nice thing about our cash offer, Rudy, is that seller now is going to have a choice. They can take the fast cash offer from me as an investor, or if they prefer, they can come on the traditional market and we can put more money in their pocket, because now the buyer is an end user. So we're going to give them options, which these other companies are not. They have no options.
So here this weekend here, hang out with people like Carol here, and the purpose of this is to challenge. Is to challenge the industry norms and standard. If everybody go left, you go right, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So if everybody putting on the MLS, the question is how can you get access to homes before it's on the MLS? So I want you to start thinking, right? You know what they say, right? You know what Napoleon Hill says?
Think and grow rich.
Grow rich. And if you feel entitled, that's what poor people thinking. I'm entitled to my commission that's on the MLS. Well, the problem is, what if it's not on the MLS?
That's right.
Right? You like my bracelet here?
I like it. Don't be a little bitch.
And that's from Carol.
And that's from me.